What's going on? It's your boy DameSmiff, and I wanted to really have a short conversation with you guys about my opinion on why there isn't any rap songs on the Billboard in 2025. So if you're interested in conversations like this, make sure you hit the follow button or subscribe button if you're on YouTube, so that way you can catch my latest videos, and also hit that like button so that way you can let others know that this is a cool video and you like this channel. So the main thing that I took away from rap not being on the Billboard 2025 is kind of what I started out saying on this channel about last year. And it was that the hip hop community, or the fan base for hip hop, is probably, in my opinion, the least educated when it comes to investing in their art and investing in their artists. And so when I think about who's contending for the top Billboard spots, I guess you could say, I think of who has the best real estate in the music industry and who has the best machines in the music industry, right? And then that really comes down to literally that, like, it's outside of, genre and all these other things. So if you want to compete with somebody who's going to be basically clearing out stadiums every performance they do, then that's your competition when it comes to the Billboard. But as far as hip hop goes, in my opinion, a lot of hip hop's focus today has been more so about regurgitation, emulation, and not necessarily innovation or creation. So what I mean by that is there's a lot of musicians that have taken a different kind of approach to their sustainability for their career. So as I've mentioned earlier this year, many musicians are turning to doing stuff like this, like talking to their audience directly, podcasts, or even getting just jobs outside of music in general, right? And so all that really does is it loses attraction for the literal skill you need to make music. And so when it comes to hip hop, a lot of our favorite rappers, meaning like the popular ones that we listen to every day, we're not really listening to them for their skill set. We're more so listening to them for their real estate, and honestly just their influence. So that could be their presence on certain social media platforms, on media in general, legacy media platforms, or it could be that they're making a more focus on their immediate fan base, which probably doesn't like them just for their skill sets alone. So you'll see a lot of artists, especially in the hip hop genre, they'll focus on doing, I guess you could say, more business endeavors outside of music, which then makes their efforts and investments into the music industry lax or lesser. So what could we do to make sure we're on the Billboard next year? Well, honestly, the first thing is that you're going to have to actually make some valuable rap. So the next part of this pillar is that what would make people stop watching your podcast, or stop, watching your, I don't know, TikTok streams or whatever, and go actually listen to your music. Well, what that means is you're going to have to bring some kind of exclusive value or immense value to your music. And I know a lot of artists find this difficult, or they don't want to hear it, but it really comes down to what you think you can do. So if you agree, let me know, and we'll have more conversations like this in the future. But that's it for me, y'all. It's Musician Talks with DameSmiff, and I'm out.